Welcome to round two with Blue-Red Eldrazi. This hand is... Oh, we're on the draw. We get to do the thing! This is great. Everything's great. This deck is really delightful. I'm pretty sure just, like, playing the cards that, like, the way they are, it's beatable. But, like, it's really powerful and really crazy to play. Yeah, I want to exile... I don't know which I want to exile. Probably Steam Vents, honestly. I might just want to get an island. Why is that a triggered ability? I'm just gonna sit here wondering. I really wish that the luck counter was just like cooler than that. I don't know what it should be, but it should be cooler. Man, that card's now in the Pro Tour winning cube. Ooh. Well, I'm glad I exiled the card I did. Because I would like to stay above 18 life here. Play is definitely Mimic. Definitely off a Temple too, so... Okay, so we're playing against the straight green-red version. Yeah, that's fine. It's actually possible I should have... That was a mistake. I actually should have just dealt 4 to both of us here, I think. Eh, I'm off it. Yeah, that... So we've got a bolt that will break that up, a spellskite that does nothing, a search that does nothing, and a card that I probably have to take or die. Bolt, search, skite, mountain. Yeah, this member was not used optimally. I was too busy thinking about staying high in life and not using it, but I should have just dealt 4 to my opponent here. I'm probably going to die with it in hand. It's just not going to get... Well, we'll see. My opponent's pretty light on land, so if they draw Escape Shift, it might be difficult for them to kill me. So they've got 5 mana total. I think I kill in the same number of turns. It's kind of... Oh, no, my opponent hasn't played their land for the turn. So... They definitely should bolt the Mimic. Yep. Not what I wanted to see, but it'll be fine because my opponent has a Spellskite in hand and nothing else. I guess this still kills in 3 attacks. Um, but I have to dismember the Spellskite. Not even sure I want to. It's possible I'd just rather double dismember Titan. It has Spellskite in hand. Uh, Gosh, I don't want to be in this spot. Uh, yeah, I just need to get the damage in. Pretty dead to Mountain plus Prime Time, but I know that's 2 cards. Dead to Land Shift, but oh, oh, okay, we're good. Well, this ended up being fine. Uh, Land or haste, well, sure. Third Dismember also does it. Um, that's really crazy that I managed to use all of the Dismembers against Scapeshift. I didn't think that was actually humanly possible. No, no. Yeah, sure, these all suck. Um, yeah, definitely don't want Relic. Ratchet Bomb doesn't do stuff. Spellskites, and I don't really like going down that road. It's too easy for them to just like kill you through it, anyways. Chalice doesn't do anything. Gutshot doesn't really do anything. But Tomb of the Spirit Dragon might do something. It only buys me. It buys me like maybe half a turn if I activate it. I'm not a big fan. I'd rather just stubborn out my opponent's ramp spells and play all of my creatures and kill them. Yeah. So despite passing up on my first chance to use the Dismember, I use them all, which is yeah. I'm just I guess they were like they were flame rifts. You know, deal 4 to you, 4 to me. I guess though because I had luck counters, they only dealt 2 to me. Though versus Scape Shift being 18 is just this critical number where they get to Scape Shift into 6 mountains and a Valakut, and then you lose, which is 18. I'm trying to think of the other critical numbers. So with Spellskite in play, it's so 36 is the other one, which is 2 Valakuts and 6 mountains, which is 3 times 12. That reduces to 24 if you have a Spellskite in play. And then every blue mana effectively gains you 2 life. I actually had a spot come up at the Pro Tour where I was um, um, at the Pro Tour where I was like a life or a mana short of spell skiting through a double Valakut escape shift. Sure. Opponent just has to cycle cards. That's not good for them. Um, well, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, there's no reason to not play this. I also played the wrong land on one, I think. I don't think it matters. I don't think my opponent has anything that punishes me for that, but I know it has to be the right land, I guess. Ooh, cycle it immediately. Wonder if that means land bolt to my nope. Elder Titan. Well, I'm gonna take the Titan. Opponent's gonna have what? Elder, R Heath, which is 4 mana next turn. Which is I've got time. I'm not gonna have any other point to cast that card for large amounts because I'll be too busy smashing. I've cast 8 mana spells by turn 2. This card is better than. I guess I've played Mishra's Workshop Ancient Tomb. There we go. That is just super messed up. Not quite enough to play them both, right? So I need 6 total extra. Well, so I'm never gonna get to. Let's think about this. Which of these lands? It doesn't matter. Neither of these lands is better. They're both going to be in play next turn. Um, I think Tarn to Island is marginally better in case my opponent like randomly Blood Moons me. I don't really have a red card I want to cast here, so yeah. I get to attack for millions and millions of damage next turn. I don't. You can do whatever you want. If it's another Elder, you still die. Casting them in this order, so my opponent thinks they have a chance if they have a lightning bolt. Just very briefly. Take literal millions on turn 4. So yeah. Okay, great, cool. Yeah, we are faster than the Scapeshift deck.